Hello everybody and welcome back to the Infinite Library. Thank you for joining me, Paladin Verdant, Tsukuyomi Moon, Helen Bellin. Look at all these cool folks in the chat. How is everybody doing? I hope your week is going well thus far. Moon, congratulations on nabbing first. I love that for you. The sweet, the sassy, the ever so evil Tsukuyomi Moon. Little plushies. Oh my. Oh yeah, I do have little plushies next to me. I have, wrong side. I have Moon, I've got me, and I've got Kath. Oh, and this is my model mama. The keychain hanging is Aiko, who made this beautiful form that you see before yourself today. So today, we're going to be playing some more Genshin Impact. We're going to be doing some more Archon Quest, which is like the main storyline of this. This is actually going to be the last Genshin stream for a hot minute here, because I decided I was going to keep doing Genshin on Tuesdays at least until I got caught up on Archon quests, but I decided that what I want to do is the new Zelda game is coming out in May, and it's coming out pretty much right before my birthday. My birthday is on the 16th of May, and the new Zelda game comes out on like the 12th. I was iffy on if I was going to do this because it's a new game and a new game is expensive, and apparently the new Zelda game is relatively, is kind of expensive for a Switch game, and Switch games are already expensive. But I think I'm going to bite the bullet and get it because Zelda games are... Zelda is probably my favorite franchise, overall in terms of video games. Like I own every Zelda game, I've beaten every Zelda game, I love them. So what I want to do on the 16th, which is a Tuesday, is we're going to do an extra long stream, probably like 10 to 12 hours, something like that. I don't know exactly. I'll hammer out the schedule when we get closer to it. But on my birthday, we're going to do a full stream, or we're going to do a long stream where I just play the new Zelda a whole bunch. But before then, on next Tuesday next week, I want to jump back into Breath of the Wild, the previous one, and do some post-game shrine cleanup, because I played Breath of the Wild on my own time when it first came out on the Wii U, and I got all of the shrines in that. Then when I streamed it, I streamed the Switch version. Finally got around to playing the Switch version, which is basically the same thing. And when I streamed it, that's when I played the DLC for the first time, finally. But on that Switch version, I never did get all of the shrines. So what I want to do is on Tuesdays, starting next week, between then and the new game coming out, I want to go back into Breath of the Wild and finish getting all the shrines on stream in that file, in the Switch version. If we have time, like, I'll fit in, like, some more Genshin streams in between doing that and the new one coming out, if I have time. It depends on how long it takes to, get all of the shrines. I don't know if I'm going to do any, like, other side quests and stuff like that that's in the game. Maybe I'm going to be using like a guide to kind of like find stuff a bit more efficiently, or at the very least an interactive map to know like where in the world I need to go. That's probably what I'll end up doing, is just kind of using an interactive map to see where on the world map I need to go to find the shrine, and yada yada yada. Maybe looking some stuff up for the shrine quests if I'm having trouble with them. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for Tuesdays going forward. But for today is still going to be a Genshin day. We're going to do some Archon quests. So let me get over to here, because the next thing we have, we're on Chapter 2, Act 1, The Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia. Euthymia. Euthymia? I don't know how to say that word. Anyway, this is what we're going to do. Give me my controllers plugged in and charging over here. Yes, Helen, what's up? Let me see. Let me do... Oh, can you get hugs? Helen, you always get hugs from me, you sweet, beautiful bean. I adore Helen. Also, you can look at the cat if you want. He's there on the edge of the bed, being a good boy. He a good boy. And everyone in the chat is good boys, gals, and non-binary pals. I love all of y'all. You guys are amazing. Oh, Moon says it's treat time. I guess we'll do that before we get going. His name is Zant. Speaking of, you know, Zelda, he is actually named after a Zelda character. I'll put one aside for Razzle so she can have it later. Oh, come back. He dropped it on the floor and then he went to get it, I guess. He a good boy, though. He do want the treats. He always loves the treats. Okay. Let me snap my model back into place here. Boop, probably around there. That should be fine. Okay. Get over here. So, where are we? It has been a while since you struck an agreement with Beidou to go to Inazuma together. You decide to check on how things are progressing, so we need to go talk to Catherine. She's going to bring us to Inazuma. Supposedly. Ooh, that was loud. Oh, I got this cranked up because that Transformers game we were playing was kind of quiet. That seemed better. That should be good. We can adjust that on the fly as we go anyway. Let's see. Did I select that as an active quest? Did I do that? I meant to. There we go. Now we got it. Let's see. Let's go on down. Well, actually, I guess first thing is... Before I do that, let me just pop in here really quick and do the expedition stuff. That'll only take like a second. We'll just grab a few rewards from that. This game is the kind of, like, you know, free-to-play mobile game that rewards you for doing dailies and whatnot. In terms of like that kind of game, this one is not a bad one. But I've also like kind of I've had my fill of like doing the dailies and stuff like that at this point, so I'm just using the characters that I've built up. Although I did add Beidou to the party to replace Lisa. I did do that because I think she'll be a little bit more effective at cracking shields. I'm just gonna dispatch people on the expeditions to get this stuff. Even if I'm only like opening this game like once a week or whatever, I can still get some extra cash and whatnot. Did the maths on how many hours that you spent in Genshin? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this is definitely that kind of game, isn't it? Okay, so now we can go... Yeah. I'm assuming I need to talk to Catherine down in Liwa. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. So how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is having a good week thus far. All the hugs for chat. Big warm hugs for anyone that wants it. Go up, Bode. You steal the hugs? Oh, Helen, you sweetie. You absolute sweetheart. There's Catherine. You guys ever play the game Catherine? Who's your favorite Catherine and Catherine? Catherine with a C, Catherine with a K, or Catherine with a Q? Catherine with a Q is the superior Catherine. Obviously, as far as I'm concerned. I would die for them.
What can I do for you, traveler?
What about traveling to Inazuma? Yeah.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
It seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Baller.
Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that
We're gonna hang out with pirates.
I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on
Ya
board.
yo, ya yo.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
So there's another Catherine at Ninazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor.
Because, yeah, for those who weren't paying attention, she was like the same person that I just talked to in Mondstadt. Or maybe it's just two Catherines? I'm unclear on how that works.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
She's like the Nurse Joy of this game if you watch like the Pokemon anime.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
I think it's like Nurse Joy logic. The immovable god and the eternal Euthymia Eurythmics. The eternal Eurythmics. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I traveled the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them wanna use you. Some of them wanna be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them wanna be abused. I did not intend on getting that deep into the song when I started singing it, but, you know, sometimes you just go down a path and, you know, you gotta see where life takes you. You know, you just gotta keep going until you arrive at a destination that you didn't know you were heading towards. Sometimes it do be like that. Alright. Let's go talk to Pirate Waifu. Also, the boy came back. There he is. There's the boy. He's up and about. He's here. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm gonna drown. I made a mistake. I didn't notice. I didn't think. Good night. Good night, sweet world. It's fine. We're gonna try that again. Let's take that from the top. I don't think I waited for my stamina to come back before I leapt off the mountain, did I? Oh, I can go up higher, though. Need an ice bridge? Nah, it's fine. I've got Beto in the party and Amber, so I've got stamina reduced for swimming and for gliding. I think I just didn't wait. I wasn't thinking. Also, hi King Mario. Hope you're having a good day. I think I just wasn't thinking, so I didn't wait for my stamina to come back before jumping off of the mountain. Oh, hi guys. Let me take care of you all really quick. Ow! Ah, dinguses. Alright, this is not working. Give me some health back. I made mistakes. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. You. Ow! I hate this. Ow! Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with you guys. You are not worth my time. How dare I know, right? Hi, Silver. How's it going? I can give you my UID later, Helen, if you want. Remind me on Discord and I can give it to you. Okay, it's easier to glide from here. Also, this will work now that I've got my stamina back. Do you like how I've got it covered up by a book, though? A book laid on the shelf so you can't see it. Thought that was clever. Pirate waifu, there she is. Hello, Beto.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
It's an honor to be aboard, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Have I not done the quest to teleport onto the ship? I don't know. Maybe I have and I didn't... Oh, maybe I could have teleported onto the ship and I didn't think about it. I didn't try clicking the ship on the map. Because the ship was on the map, I didn't think about clicking it. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I got here anyway. Oh, hey, I know you. I get distracted by her thighs every time. You know how sometimes you look at someone, you get lost in their eyes? Every time she pops up on stream, I get on screen, I get lost in her thighs. I should apologize for that, but I'm not going to. We braved the thunderstorm. We didn't want to draw it, but trust me, that happened. Alright, new area. Well, he looks excited.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
I've been both at different times.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Hi, Toma.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Yeah.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good.
I like his boots.
Then if it's all settled,
I feel like I say that a lot. There's a lot of good boots in this game.
Sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
She is like top tier waifu in this game.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Okay.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. Alright, moving on. Let's go register at the border so we can do some stuff. Hello. Kageyama, hello.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We're here to find my brother.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I'm giving him the side eye now.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As
We
the
got that
word
high
suggests,
impact
outlanders
bureaucracy
aren't
in
very
here.
welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
My journey must go on.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along.
Also,
very
there's a
well.
shiny object over there behind the wood, and I want
Now,
it.
let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
I need the shiny object. And
Most
hang on,
of
hang
the
on, hang on, hang
protocols
on.
were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
Found a thing.
Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Let's see. Okay. There we go. Got it. Oh boy, more paperwork. Here we go. Oh, talk to the person.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Okay.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I spent all my moron leveling up.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
It's still quite expensive.
Thank you ever so much.
Hey,
Mr.
Chibi, how's it
Eureka.
going? Enjoy your lurk, thank you.
But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it.
And
if
thank you for the resub, Chibi. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That's
How
awesome.
does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Look at this smooth boy.
Much obliged.
This smooth lad getting us in there.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
I think it's more. I think it's about more than the Mora. Blah, 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 blah.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Doesn't anyone push back?
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see.
Staying
So
alive,
this is the
staying
real purpose of
alive.
your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may well be.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Could have led with that, Toma.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Alright, what kind of quest do I need to do?
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Okay.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Kurisu, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Kurisu, got it. Okay. Look for the objective in this area. Oh, hang on. First things first. This is just over here. Boop. Now we can come back there whenever we need. Let's see here. Oh. What's going on here? Yada yada yada. You know, do you have anything to sell, or... No, I don't buy anything here? Okay. Maybe I can't buy anything here yet. Okay, whatevs. Are you the guy? You're the guy. Kurisu!
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Okay.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
Gesundheit.
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this Crystal Marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for Crystal Marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
This is absurd.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
I guess we try our best to negotiate with the Kanjo Commission.
But Kurisu is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck.
Oops.
Right.
My bad.
And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Nope. Time just changed.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down.
I like the Christmas lights shining off of little Paimon there.
If I remember correctly, Our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Okay.
We're on the case.
I think I saw a thing up there too. Another teleport point. I wonder if that's the one that gives me the map. I should probably do that. I'm out in an area where I don't have the map yet. Whoop. Upsy daisy. Yeah, it was up there. Excuse me. That looks like the one. That's the statue. This is pretty. Yaldis. Look at that. Where are we on the map? Oh, it's like all the way down here? Ah, okay, I see. I see where we are. There's everything else. But yeah, now I can warp down here to this area when we need. Also, ooh, we could resonate with Electro. Let me see something here. Maybe I'll try that later. Well, actually, hang on a sec. I can change back if I don't like it. Unlimited power! My question is, by doing that, does that, like, reset my basic attack levels as well? It does. Oh, that's cool, though. Alright. Hang on. I'm gonna, like, change back to the Animo just because I've got that leveled up so much already. At some point, I might switch to Electro if I have a chance to, like, start farming stuff and leveling that up. Maybe while I'm taking a break from Genshin, maybe that's what I'll do, is try out the Electro and farm that up. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the one that I've got leveled. Oops. No, hang on. Because, yeah, as you can see... Yeah, my character talents here are leveled up quite a bit. Let's pop back down here. But I think the Electro could be better for cracking certain kinds of shields. I would have made those wizardy guys earlier less of a deal in that case. Hello, Werner.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
You don't recognize me, but I'm the fixer around these parts.
Haha, very funny. Real fixers don't need to refer to themselves that way. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret, got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
Paimon, I think we might be bad at this.
wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
What about a single Lessa?
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Let's go talk to Toma.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Running around and talking to people, 'cause that's what we gotta do. Alright, where's Toma? Toma! We need help. Our speech stat is not high enough. We need you to help
We
us.
resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're gonna have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
So, what do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
It seemed like a Mondstadter to me.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma.
I mean, you can tell by the name.
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Yee.
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
I have spent a lot of time around Mondstadt. Alright. Back here again. Oh boy, this is a fun quest. I get to run around and just
What are you doing back here?
press the button to
Just
talk
'cause
to
I
the
got
people.
Plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
It was the wind that led me back here to you.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion wine sure would be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Oh. I had to give him something from Mondstadt, I guess. Here, have some foul berries.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern rite. Look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
Let's see. Here, have some of these. I've got a million of those.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position that you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
All right.
What do you mean, those
I'll tell you
people?
the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
Yeah, broski.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like
Hi,
this.
baby. How you doing? Razzle is coming. Let's all look at Razzle, everybody. Hi, baby. There she is. I've got a treat for you that you didn't get earlier. There you go. Good girl. Sweet baby. Okay, just gonna go lie down now. She doesn't play with the cables. Exactly. She's actually a good girl.
I'm their puppet.
She's so sweet and
But my cut is a
chill.
tiny fraction
Razzle is the
taken
best
totally.
behaved cat I've ever
It's barely
seen.
enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious.
Your cat's watching the stream with interest. Hi, Chibi's cat.
As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Yes.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Alrighty then. He nuzzled the phone. I have been accepted. Excellent. I love that for me.
Keijiro, it's him.
Keijiro.
After him.
Okay. Oop.
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
My bad.
Further away. Let's catch up a little.
I didn't know we were on a stealth mission. Oh. Hello? Game? Oh.
Where'd he go?
What?
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blip.
Keijiro, it's hit.
Oh. Okay, let's not mess it up this time. Where is he? There he is.
If only we made less noise.
Keep it cool. Keep it chill. I am totally nondescript, not noticeable. I am.
Ah, Ryoko.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Uh-huh.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Oh, Lord, he's going.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be here, things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Further away! Let's catch up a little.
My God.
Huh? Where'd he go?
I still.
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blip.
I saw him on the. I didn't lose him. I could still see him with my eyes. God damn it. Are you serious? This is nonsense. I could still see him with my human eyes.
After him!
This is a load of hogwash.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the
How much am I
benefits
gonna
to
need to
your
do this?
generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
But of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
It's not like there's any actual stealth mechanics in this game. I just need to be, like,
Association clique still needs to be brought
far
into
enough
line.
away from him, but not too far away, I guess.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Okay, there we go. God, I almost had it last time, didn't I, huh? Bye, Wrestle. Sweet baby.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Alright, find evidence of wrongdoing.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along.
Yeah.
Let me
Gosh
take a
dang
look
it.
here. Ah, yes. This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Okay. I guess we bring this back to Toma or the association or whatever. Oh yeah, to Kurisu. Right.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Keijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Kurisu reads through each and every item in the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon. Context.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady
Excuse me? What's...
of our clan some courtesy.
That was weird.
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Okay, alright, the start of this quest line is a lot of just go to the place and talk to a person and let the cutscene play out and bleh.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Yashiro Commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just someone who was fortunate
I'm
enough
sure
to
I
be
wouldn't
taken
really
in
pay
by the
attention if you
Kamisato
did.
clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato.
Cute.
Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So where did this fixer of Rito thing come from?
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had
We
to
didn't
make
notice
sure I
that.
had time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Thank you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
There is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
I do enjoy the voice actress for Paimon and how hard she goes sometimes. Right, try to leave Rito. What'll happen if we do?
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
Let's see. If the Yashiro Commission has heard of us...
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates.
Yeah, try and pick those carefully.
Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Okay, I guess we're going here instead. Hang on. This is like... Yeah. Okay.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Okay, it looks like he does know us.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
Paimon really grows on you as like the game goes on, doesn't she? Also, hang on, there's a thing. I wonder if I can get it. There it is. Hang on, can I... Oh, damn this architecture. Alright, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh god, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Hey there.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Oh dear.
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
We did do that. That is true.
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, alright.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
You're too kind.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Conjure Commission.
Oh, here we go.
Well, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Time to run some errands again.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Genshin, a flower.
Is this
grows
one
on
actually going to
mountaintops
be
everywhere.
interesting? Oh, I've got a bunch of those, yeah.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you?
Excuse
Freshly
me?
picked, I mean.
I don't have that many. What?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
They might be... I think you might be a couple orders of magnitude off.
Too much trouble, is it? I see.
300? Yeah, those are kind of rare. Those are hard to
How
get.
about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I'll consider it.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Let's see. How do I get up there to get that? Is there a way I can climb this dumb building? Maybe floating down from there? Dang it. There we go. One small step for me. Oh, here we go. That's the next path up. And it, oh, no, that should have worked. There, okay, there we go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, aha. Now we're getting it. There it is. Ha. Eh. Nailed it. An electroculus. Alright, let's go over here.
Halt, you two.
You're being called cute. You're so happy. You are cute, Helen. Just as I expected.
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
Okay.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander. After all, it is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight under the glow of the resplendent moonlight. Please do not fret about the retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. Okay.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Oh, things are gonna get gay.
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
We shared a glance.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
No.
Let's ask her tonight
Maybe.
and see what she has to say.
Okay. Okay. Meet Hiragi Chisato. Oh, that's adorable, Helen. I guess it's already the appropriate time. We go over here. Okay.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
I'm delighted to see you.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is that Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
I'm leaving.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically.
Tenryou always reminds me of Metabots because that was the main character's name in that, or was his last name at least.
There
Iki
is no one who
Tenryou.
would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
An arrogant-sounding woman.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
Alright, she tells the traveler her plans.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Okay. Let's do the things. I will climb. I will climb and glide.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
I look forward to working with you.
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
See, she invested in her speech.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Okay. I guess I gotta defend this thing. Alright, here we go. We got one of these defense quests. I'm gonna hit something with my sword.
We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Oh, there they are. Hello, boys. Fancy seeing you here. Pop. Take that. You done? You're done. Oh, hang on. This guy's left. Pop, pop, pop.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, there's more dudes. Hang on. Let's just do this. Oh man, I totally missed, didn't I?
Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Okay.
Windblade.
Get at it. Get out of here. Pop. Whoop. Nice try. Okay. Oh, I gotta destroy this. Duh. Didn't even think about it. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff.
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Goo guys out of there. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? That's a biggin'. Oh, he's blocking. What does this do? Whoop! Nice try. Oh, look, stuff. Give me the stuff. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. There we go. Whoop! Got him.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, Chisato.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
Rats, I guess we don't have a chance after all, chat.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget
well,
what
rip
ever
that
happened.
guy.
If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Oh man, now I'm getting hungry. I had food before I started streaming and everything. Just a little snack. I'll have more after I'm done.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to
Man,
shift.
rip that guy.
All right.
Oh boy, he's down bad. Offer the electro sigils to the sacred. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's a thing over here. Oh.
We're finally on our own way again.
On our way again.
I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Kamori Tea House.
Give me this. Okay, let's see. There's this over here that we can activate for a teleport point. There's another one up ahead. And it looks like there's a quest we can grab too. Oh, did I already? Oh, I guess that one's already active. Yeah, okay. I'll just grab whatever quest this is. Just to have it in the quest log. Nice mask. Look at the Sky Kitsune statue. Warfden, they say, can only be removed by someone who has courage values and who is favored by the might of Electro. Okay, cool. We'll worry about that later. Hang on, what was... Oh. I mean, we gotta finish delivering that letter, right? We might as well finish that quest while we're here. I'd feel bad if I abandoned that. Oh, there's a chest over here we can grab really quick. Let's see. Also, some more fruits or something in the tree. I don't know what those are. We got some achievos. Oops. I like how the Electro one is called Unlimited Power. Lavender Melon. Delightful. Hey guys. Pop. Ooh, nice move. That was cool. Pop. You're done. Okay. Grab this.
A reward on the road.
What is this? Hang on. Yeah, I'm stuck. What are these for? An L1 and square? Oh, wait, who? I see. Okay. Yeah, look, another chest. Don't really know how those work, but whatever, we'll worry about that later. Whoop! Pop. Y'all are done. Okay. Oops. Give me that. Give me this. Oh, hang on. There's a thingamadoodle. Where's the thingamadoodle? Is it like up above her? Oh, yeah. Oh, how the heck to get that? Huh, something's going on over there, too. Okay. Maybe I get that using something over here? Like this thing? Ow! Well. This guy's got a quest we can grab really quick. Da-da. Yada yada yada. What are you all doing? Oh, there I am. Gourmet Supremos, currently traveling the world in a quest to improve your culinary skills. Yada yada yada. I'm just passing through. Yada yada yada. Yeah, what are you getting in somewhere, sure. Yada yada yada. Oh my god. Stop talking and just put your quest in my log. These side quests are never interesting. There. Alright, I'll deal with that later. Let's see, I did have this. Hang on, this is probably going to tell me about those, yeah. Strange entity is known as a thunder sphere. Common sight in Inazuma, characters who wield electro power or who are looked after by Inazuma. Use it to move around at lightning speed. Okay, so I should try and use it with an electro character, I guess. Oops. Can't move through that still. Let's see here. Crap. Although I think the Traveler can do it too. Oh. Okay. So I don't fully understand how that's supposed to work, but okay. Or how to get, like, the thing. Oh, hang on, it was across... Let me see something here. Oh, maybe I needed to hold it more? I think Electro characters or Meredith can do it. If there's a way to, like, aim it or something? Oh, hang on. Stuff? Alright, let me kill you guys really quick. Oh. Get out of here. Huh. Yeah, there's like a chest there, too. Alright, don't know how that works. Oh, it's right there, I see. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how that's supposed to work. Alright, whatever. I'll worry about that another time. Let's activate this fast travel point and then let's finish delivering the letter. Only feels fair to do that. Konda Village. Oh, there's another thing there. Alright, activate that. Cool. Should be able to get that one at least. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. Get on the pole. Traveler! Get on the pole. Can I not climb the pole? There we go. God, the sun is in my eyes! Get up. Oh, oh. Got it. Alright, cool. Let's see. Gotta head up that way. Well, this is pretty. This is a nice little path here. Another zappy thing there. Oh, there's another doodly bob up there. Alright, I'm gonna stop getting sidetracked though. I'm just gonna deliver this letter and then we're gonna continue the quest we were doing. Oh, there's another thing. I can pop this at the very least. Hey, thank you for the follow, Laura Panico Artificial. I probably said your last name incorrectly, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, hey, look, another one of these points. Viewpoint. Beautiful. Let's see. Now, let's go ahead and deliver that letter. Oh, this is Inazuma City, huh? Let's see. Gotta get up and around here, I suppose? Yes. Go up and around. Another warp point up here. Fast travel point, whatever. Yeah, there it is. Tap that. Boop. Sick. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Was it around here somewhere? Hello? Oh, Catherine? Hello there, adventurer. Have your recent adventures been going smoothly? You could say so. Let's see. Guild is currently looking for adventurers to explore Serai Island. Would you be interested? Island to the south of Narukami Island, with some parts of the island being subject to constant wildstorms that have impeded the guild's exploration work thus far. Sent to adventurers Miss Aiko, Miss Taisuke, to remain on Serai Island and investigate a way to calm the storm. Come up with any leads thus far. Yada yada yada. How's the story? This is not where I need it to... Hang on, why did I get caught up in that Storm Chaser's quest? That's not what I was doing. This is not what I was doing this. Why did my active quest change? It's not what I want to be doing right now. We got to deliver the love letter. We must facilitate the love. I'll hit that really quick. Looks like he's over here. About Kamaji. I gotta deliver this letter. This letter's from Miss Hiragi Chisato? Yes. Okay. So we got sent down this way. Harry. Oh, is that him? Let's see. Here you go. Yes, yep. This is hers. Yep, take it. Travel permit. Yes. A small favor. Sending to Miss Hiragi. Oh boy. If Mr. Hiragi is the president, blah 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 blah. Is your father very strict? He naturally has to be strict. I do understand why he's unwilling for me to communicate with Miss Hiragi. I'm a member of the Kujo clan and one of the enforcers. I'm a member of the Kujo clan and one of the enforcers of the Tenryou Commission. Miss Hiragi is the young lady of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan. If I were to get too close to her, it would be inevitable that someone might try to take advantage of our situation. Okay. Okay, this one's going to take longer than I thought, I guess, but okay. We'll get the travel permit or whatever. I feel like I would need that. Travel permit sounds like something I would need around here. There's another side quest I can get here somewhere? Oh, Catherine's got? What is up? Another Catherine. Have you ever seen multiple Catherines in a single location? If you haven't, they were one and the same. The only year-round receptionist in the Adventurers Guild, I can use a specialist tool to instantly move between the various locations in the world to deal with various important matters. Hang on, my chair is down low. I gotta fix that. Hang on a sec, chat. My chair has faltered. There we go. That's better. There's only one Cath, yes. Well, obviously Katharina's top-tier Cath. Let's see. Use a special tool to move instantly between locations in the world to deal with various important matters. Uh-huh. Is that how that works? Let's see. I need to head to Fontaine. The adventure's over. Blah, blah, blah. I also want to teleport. Kath Inazuma edition, I know, right? Please don't take it seriously. Dang it. Also, I thought you knew how to use teleport waypoints. Also that, yes. I do technically teleport. Alright. Well, that's that quest added. Okay, what was I doing? What is this? Oops, wrong thing. Dang it, controller. Ah, now I can set, like, commissions to Inazuma. Makes sense. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, right, restaurant. Getting distracted. Whee! Oh, there's another quest over here we can grab. Let's do that too. You? No, you. How am I supposed to contact these two authors in this situation? Yeah, just give me the quest. I'll worry about this later. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. I'll take care of it. Just another random side quest. Just stick it in my thing, and then if I can do that for money later, probably. Yeah, just put it in my quest log. Thank you. I'll read the summary of what that quest is later. Okay. Back to what I was actually doing. Yeah, there's the new one. Okay. Let's see. Restaurant? Do I just sit down? Or do I collect the snacks? Oh, here we go. About Kamaji's treats. Oh, here he is. Yeah. He's getting the treats for the lady. Why did I bother getting involved in this side thing? It's because I wanted to facilitate the love. It's so cute. Okay, I got the travel permit. Thank you. Did you write the letter yourself? Alright, so now we can come and go as we please. We've got the travel permit. We can bring his letter back to the lady. Might as well do that, because we can just teleport back real quick. That's fine. What is this? Interesting. Let's see. Oh wow, we really came all the way down here, huh? Also, I guess there's no more map. What is this? Oh, right, because there's more than one Inazuma island. That's right, Inazuma has several islands, so we'll probably have a chance to go to, like, the other islands later as we go on. Anyway, yeah, let's deliver the letter. I understand. There she is. Hey, I got the thing. This is from Kamaji. Yep, take the things. Alright, beautiful. Now we can get back to what we were doing. Also, we did get some more level up material. Do I want to give those to Beto? I probably should. Yeah, because she's still a ways off. She doesn't even have her max thing unlocked yet. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Do I have her sword leveled up all the way, I wonder? I don't remember. No, it's not quite there. Oh, Aiko! Mother, hello! How was your stream? How was League? Did it go well? Did you get salty? How was the League salt? Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, Katharina. How's it going? It was League. That's what I expected. Hey, look, I've never played League, but my understanding is that there's nobody that hates League of Legends more than people who actively play League of Legends. Hello, Katharina. How's it going? Thank you for joining us. I hope you are having a fantastic week and day and whatnot as well. Guys, if you're not following Soul X Kitten, be sure to get on that. She is my lovely and beautiful model mother. She is the one responsible for what you see before you. So thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. That's all I can do with the weapon for now. Oh, also, how are my artifacts doing? I can, like, upgrade some of those, too. Let's see. Who needs it, though? Actually, it's a good question. I think, Traveler's artifacts are all almost done, because that one's 20, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, I finished those. And Amber I can do... I still got that one there. Let's see. 20, 20, 20. Oh, that one's 19. It's just HP, but whatever. Alright. I think Beto needs a bit more hitting power. She's the one that needs a little bit of help. This one's attack. Alright, let's start doing this one on Beto. Thank you for the lurk, Mother. Thank you, thank you. For those who don't know me, I am Mary, the Mary Marvelite. I am the caretaker of the Infinite Library. I ramble about comic books over on the YouTubes, and on the weekends we come over here to chill out and play some video games. Also on Tuesdays. I said weekends, but yes, also Tuesday evenings. Alright, let's get back to the quest we were on. Oh, so many side quests that I don't want to do right now. 3 wishes. So let's see. Setting foot on Inazuma's main island, Narukami Island for the first time, you carry your invitation letter to Komore Tea House, not knowing what might happen next. Here we go. Let's get back over to where we were. We just had to deliver a love letter real quick. It was cute and I wanted to finish that quest before moving on. Okay. Also, Kath, we're always talking about you because you're amazing and we love you. Let's see. So, to Komore Tea House. Let's go get some tea. What's the tea?
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
I see.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
It would be cool if you could, like, customize your outfit at all in this game, but there's really... You can do, like, the glider, like the wings that pop out when you're gliding. Like, you get a few options for that, but that's about it. Some characters have different outfits you can equip.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his
Oh my god, look at the puppers. Dog, 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 dog.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Talking dog.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
It's gonna be like someone behind the counter, isn't it?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Oh, wait. So you're a dog.
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my
Dang
fun.
it.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
I kind of like
Well,
Paimon
I've
now.
had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito.
I had to deliver a letter, I'm sorry.
So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. Though it was quite necessary.
It was an awful lot of running around and talking to people.
It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
So how did we do in our test?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean he died in a duel before the throne?
Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So will we be allowed to meet the Shirigashi Himigimi?
Yes,
Words.
of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Okay.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Okay. Statue of the Omnipresent God. And who, pray tell, is the omnipresent God, the one above all? I don't think this game's lore has. Well, maybe it does. I'm not aware in the lore of, like, a god that's supposed to be, like, above the other archons or anything like that. Come on, loading screen. You can do it. I believe in you. Here we go. Oh, well, that's a heck of a statue right there. I'm assuming that's the one. I mean, considering where we are, it's probably just in reference to the Shogun, the Raiden Shogun. I guess we'll go around here, because it's a bridge we gotta cross. Oh, shinies. Investigate. Found a bandana. It's mine now. It is mine now. It belongs to me. That is a pretty statue. Alright, here we are.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into the statue?
Let me see.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity.
Yeah, so the omnipresent god in Inazuma would be the Raiden Shogun, obviously. That makes enough sense.
The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma.
Uh-huh.
As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it, for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree...
Go to sleep now? Thank you for popping in, Laura, and thank you again for the follow. I appreciate it. Have a good sleep.
Perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun.
Paimon pronounced Raiden like the Mortal Kombat character for a second there.
The Vision Hunt decree
Raiden.
is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
That was weird.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that sound just now?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
I gotta be honest, like, I feel like this game has a lot of cool and interesting stuff in it, but with the, you know, with the way it's set up as a, you know, the free-to-play mobile game that it is, it often takes, like, way too long to get to the cool stuff.
That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Okay, so now we're headed over there. I see it. Okay. Oh, hey, look, another one of these things. Yoink. Another one of those big lemon candies. There's enough sugar in one of those to suck on for a while. Let's see here. Got another Chivo. Yoink. Okay. Teleport closer, I wonder? No, not quite. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just run around to it. Oh, actually, did I get another? Oh, okay. I thought I saw something else there that had, like, the exclamation point on it to look at it, but it was the mark on the co-op mode saying that I can't do it. So I need to, like, do a quest or something before the co-op mode unlocks again. I'm, like, too far behind. Yeah. I think this way is going to be the easiest way to go around there. In fact, what I should do is I should hit this on the way. I should go there first, and then to the one that's closer, so I can hit both of those teleport points. Oh, hang on. There's another quest I can stick in my log really quick. I'm just gonna mash through this. You're just gonna have to be okay with it, chat. I want to add the quest to my quest log, but yeah. It takes the characters so long to actually tell me what they want. Oh, did that, like, change my active quest and everything? There's another one there. No, it's the same one. Oh, there's another... Yeah. And you give me your quest, too. If I come back to these later, then, I can do these quests at a later date if I just grab them and put them in my log now. What? Oh, this one. This is one, like, I need to do now, I guess, if I was gonna do it. Oh, crap. Alright, well, yeah, just abandon it. No, I don't care. Alright, this is what I get for trying to save stuff for later. Alright, let me just stay on what I'm doing. Let's not get distracted by side things. Let's see. I don't know how long it would take to plow through the rest of this this quest that we started. I could probably, if I, like, just focus it instead of getting distracted, I could probably plow through this quickly enough. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can focus on the actual Archon quest that we're on without getting distracted by picking up other stuff. Because otherwise it takes forever to get stuff done. Oop, got that. Okay. I'll just activate these teleport points now because it can save time later, of course. There's one there. Oh, I can grab that. That's easy enough. That's on the way. Got that. Beautiful. Let's see here. Oh, well, that's cute. Look at you. What are you? Cute. I like it.
There you are,
Excuse me.
eavesdropper.
What? I'm just passing by. Not even gonna mess with you guys. Why would I want to? See? Here already. Oh, they're so cute. I don't know what those are, but they're adorable. Also, those, like, electro-wizardy ladies are, like, the one enemy in this game that is, like, 100% waifu. Alright, well, we made it here. Here we go.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
Yeah, hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about?
Yeah, that thing.
So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
I see.
Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Well, this is slightly anticlimactic, but we'll roll on.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now.
No, please.
I'm going to start walking now. I don't know when I'll stop. What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Okay.
What are your wishes?
What do I look like, a genie?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps...
Oops, dang it. Listens while Kamisato Ayaka tells the story of the visionless people.
Who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
This is a tall order.
Then you have my gratitude.
Alright, fine.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Yeah. Alright, let's go do the things, I guess. I think I need to stand up for a minute first. Get out here and like pause the game properly first. Alrighty. Oh, we do have another achievement. Cool. Got more of those gems. Not that I really care that much about the gacha in this game, but I feel like I'm in the minority in that regard. Yeah, the village guardian who has lost his vision seems to have forgotten why he had remained there in the first place. Yeah, go to Konda village and find out what happened. Alright, we'll do that next, but first I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, use the washroom real quick. Chat, if you need to do any of those, be sure to do the same. Be sure to stretch your bones out. Make sure you've got some water. Make sure that you're well hydrated. And we will be right back in just a few moments. Hello everybody, and welcome to another uncanny episode of History of the Marvel Universe. For today's video, we're looking at another selection of strange stories from before the Marvel Age of Heroes. And this time I'll be spotlighting 10 tales, one from each year from 1952 to 1961. But first, if you enjoy this kind of video, be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments. And in fact, while you're down there, dear viewer, I have a challenge for you. Can you predict how any of these stories are going to go? Let me know how many of these endings you guess and which ones caught you by surprise. Our first story today comes from Journey into Mystery number 1 and is called Haunted. We begin with a chilling old house, one which had fallen into a state of disrepair from years of neglect. Regardless, it seemed to suit the purposes of a mysterious figure in a long coat who came upon the property. He carefully checked the building to confirm that it was safely unoccupied. Apparently, he had been chased away from previous hiding places, but this appeared to be the perfect spot for him. But then he suddenly heard the sound of an engine approaching, followed shortly by footsteps within the house. It was a man and a woman looking to buy a house, as well as the realtor who sought to sell them this one. The couple were obviously perturbed by the state of the property, but the realtor assured them that the foundations were strong and that the house could be repaired. He insisted that the only reason the asking price was so low was because people thought the old place was haunted. But he suspected that the young couple were too smart to believe in such ghost stories. However, the figure lurking in the dark decided to use this superstition to his advantage. When the realtor's flashlight went out, the figure stalked forward silently, catching the young woman's attention. And this plan worked as the terrified trio quickly stumbled away, never to return. Left alone again, the mysterious ghostly figure was quite pleased with himself. After all, the living had managed to chase him away before, but it seems he'd finally found a house that he could haunt in peace. Okay, and we are back. And if you want to see more stories like that one that was just playing during the break, then be sure to head over to youtube.com/MaryMarvelate. You can see that video and more like it over there. Okay, so back to the village. Let's see. Okay, sweet. Just back down here. Sure am doing a lot of running around these islands and talking to people, huh? Oh, here we are.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Okay.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers.
I like this guy's hair. He looks like me in 30 years.
He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
For those who are not familiar with this game, the vision is like the little gem thing that main characters have that let them use elemental powers.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here. You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Everyone depends on you.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me.
Have you tried trying harder? Nice one, Paimon.
I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, yes, you do.
That seems like a good place to start.
I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Okay, gotta find this dude's diary now. Find the clues to his memory. I mean, there's stuff around. Is it just this book right here?
Looks like Tejima's diary, all right.
Oh, for the love of God.
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dried braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more!
But wait, there's more.
I prayed at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Okay. Cute. Investigate the shrine. This one here?
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child.
There was something like childish in his writing there, wasn't it?
But anyway, if he
Maybe the diary is like really old.
there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Oh, excuse me, I keep yawning. Sorry. Oh, over here? Wait, what? Melon! Drop. Aha!
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
If we become separated during the war, go wait for me in Konda Village. There'll be a safe home for us there. Where's Konda again? It's here, Paimon.
So the
We're
reason
in it.
Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Yeah, it seems like the thing to do, doesn't it?
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad?
No, Not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was.
Now I'm curious about where this is going.
Her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So, do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too, Paimon.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Okay.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Alright, so we can warp down here. Whoop. Let's see here. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish off this quest line tonight. Probably not. It's a main one, so it's probably pretty long. But I'm also going to be taking a break from this game after today. So I should probably at least get to a spot that's going to be a good spot to end off, you know?
They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
Oh, we've got emergency food right here, right,
Those
Paimon?
provisions are essential.
No one's ever done that joke before.
By greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Emergency provisions? Like, emergency food? Oh my god, the game's actually just doing it.
Huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Funny that the samurai is named Kurosawa.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
You want to go beat up some treasure hoarders?
But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
Yeah.
If we should be able to follow their tracks, they couldn't have gone too far.
Now we're getting somewhere. Oh my god, I actually get to do something, thank god. I get to go fight someone. I have not exactly been enthralled since we got here.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history. You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Heck yeah. Hello, boys. Come here, you. Let Mama learn you a lesson. Whoop. Well, that was easy enough.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Not likely. Word has it you looted Kurosawa's house.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
The mystery box.
What the?
The box. The box!
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So,
Frickin'
we
Paimon.
redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even? Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Later, boys. Alright. Talk to Aoi. You know, if she was a merchant of some sort, you'd think she'd be able to afford a few more consonants for her name. I.e. any. Don't get me wrong, vowels are cool and all. Necessary, in fact. I'm farting around. Don't worry. Let's see, let's see. I don't know if we're necessarily close to really making any progress with this. Oh, here we are. She's the owner of the grocery store.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
Yeah, these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
Well, that's sad.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
Also, I like how this game never attempts anything even remotely resembling lip syncing.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell.
I see.
In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Wait, we didn't buy anything.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
Not if you give it away for free first.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Alright, whatever.
At least we now know.
Wonder what, like, does that actually take that out of your inventory? Like, what would happen if we got here and we didn't have that much?
Has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Alright, let's go talk to the sad samurai. Is down there? Got it. Whee! Let's flutter on down.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I killed them. No.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my
Oh,
sword.
okay. Well, I wasn't that far off, I guess. He threatened to kill them.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
My precious power ring gone forever.
That this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me,
Dog, heard dog, heard a dog.
You should.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, Let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses.
One would hope.
In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah. Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Yeah, our main player character here is unique in that she can do elemental stuff without a vision. Okay, well there's one more person to talk to, I suppose. So we might as well do that tonight as well, and see where that gets us. Let's see. Guess I gotta go around here. Okay.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Okay.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him.
She's cute. I like her outfit.
Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
I'd like to see you try.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
I feel like nobody really calls attention to the fact that Paimon is a weird floating fairy thing.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
Well, we can wait until he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave.
Oh boy, I love it when this game explains things at me in more detail.
A name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely
He's not
recover.
possessed. He just had his vision taken and it messed with his noodle.
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that he's possessed. Alright, wait until 18 o'clock. Alright, let's, how do I do that again? Gotta go... Wait. No, it isn't here. Hang on. Yeah, there's the clock. Time, wait until 18 o'clock. 18:26, there we go. Whee! There it is. Okay.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past.
Well, that does seem concerning.
One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the Shrine Maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Stay hydrated, chat. Excuse me?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism?
I mean, it's obviously the Wanderer guy, right? That the old master defeated years ago.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Ooh. Man, excuse me. This whole quest line has been kind of dull so far, hasn't it?
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Oh, another one of those shiny disc things. Get that.
Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Well, you got up here and stopped, so it wasn't that hard.
Mon's disciples, you move even quicker than he does. Unless, I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First up, who are you?
Gosh. This guy looks very much like the guy in the other village, but with different hair.
And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have
have you know, I trained side by side with Domon back in the day.
Domon.
Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Yeah, obviously.
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
Why did you run?
Because I don't wish to see
Please
Domon
spend
or
5
anyone
minutes
else
telling us
associated
about it.
with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation.
Okay.
So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward.
Yeah.
I was no exception.
Okay.
But Domon was different.
I see.
The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face,
What'd he ask him?
how to become the best in the world.
Ah.
Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends.
I get it.
Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me.
Fancy that.
Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world.
Like no one ever was?
He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I
God.
would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art.
I've been very tired lately in
Of all
general.
the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later,
See your little wiener boy.
I sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
Well, I guess not.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring
My
him back.
cat is asleep in his bed behind me. I can hear him snoring.
The exorcism's coming along.
Alright, let's go see. Let's see, where is it? Just down here. Ah, here it is.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Yai.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
I don't know who that is.
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine?
I know who that is now.
Wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain.
Speaking of
whether
great
an
calamity,
evil
we're going to be
spirit
playing
has
some more
possessed your
Zelda next
sensei.
week.
But Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
You think she's cute?
Anyway, you should join us too.
I guess we'll
tomorrow.
find out.
Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Okay, fine.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too.
You think she's got big Bahanagahoogs?
Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Alright, let's go see the Shrine Maiden up yonder. Let's see. Let's mark that to navigate, so we'll go there, and then up to see the maiden. So let's go here. And that'll be all the teleport points on this island, not counting the shrines. Oh yeah, it's all the way up there, huh? Alright, well. First things first, let's go hit the thing up here. I think I see it. What's going on over there? Some kind of shenanigans. Oh, that's a challenge. Never mind. Hello. Oh god, big one. Later. Goodbye. Oh, you really want a piece of me? Alright, fine. Come here. Bop. I like the detail that here, instead of like giving his axe firepower, he like pulls out an electro slime and like electrics it up. Because this is like the area of the electro god.
I'll keep this close.
It's a neat little detail. That was fun. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the thing is like up on top of the mountain there. Okay, maybe I won't bother to go up and get that. We can go around. Yeah, okay. I'll do that, yeah. I can go up and around, and it looks like that leads up there. You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna go straight to where we need to go. Which I think is this way? Turn off the navigation on this one. So I'm assuming that I can basically climb up around here. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. I figured there'd be a way up around here. Oh, you're pretty.
The
Hello.
insolent shall be punished.
Oh, punish me, mommy. I mean, goodbye. I'm not going to bother right now. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Oh, look, another one. Cute. Let's see here. The path kind of ended. Can I, like, go around? Aha! What? Oh god, that ain't good. This looks like it still leads up. Okay. Well, let's just go up this way. Is this gonna work? Maybe. Seems to be working. I'll just let my stamina come back. I like the steps where I can. Yeah, this is easy to climb. There's lots of spots to stand and rest. Yeah, this is a good angle to come up from. There we go. Oh, hi guys. I think I'm gonna need to kill you before I can really keep climbing, because if they hit me while I'm climbing, I'll probably fall down. And goodbye. I get a chest while I'm at it. Beautiful.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, wonderful. Let's see. I can still go up this way. It looks like there's fewer rest spots, so let's kind of take it nice and cool. I might be able to rest up on here, though, on this ledge. Yeah, okay. And up here. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. Yeah, this mountain was, like, designed to be climbed. Compared to Dragon Spine, where you try to climb that goddamn thing, and you get too high up, it, like, kicks you off the edge. That whole area was a pain in the butt, so is what it is, I suppose. Fortunately, I can scale this sheer rock face without issue. I swear to God, the only thing that's, like, better in this game than it is in, like, Breath of the Wild, aside from weapon durability, which you get used to, I kind of, like, understand the mechanic in Breath of the Wild and why it's there. But, like, the real thing that's annoying in Breath of the Wild is the fact that the rain makes you slide along the surfaces and fall down. Okay. Whoop! Okay. I think we're almost there. Looks like it. There we go. Oh, get up. Hey, we made it. There's probably an easier way up here. Look, there's even a stairway there. Whatever, I got it. Viewpoint. Oh, that's pretty. And waypoint. Beautiful. Okay.
Another bad one?
Oh, you're cute.
Let me try again.
You're a merchant? What have you got? Do you sell anything, or no? You're just a merchant that's here for some reason? Okay, yeah. Whatever. Let's see. Here we are. Oh, that's a neat looking tree. It's got like a fox head or something carved into the top. Hello?
Do you think that's Lady
Oh.
Yai? Oh, no wonder Junior is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
That's one way to put it.
Is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep
Oh,
away
he's
from
here.
me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has
She is
persisted in
pretty.
this state
I'll
for
give her
some
that.
time now. He appears to see those who
Does she have
lost to
ears?
him in
Like
duels past,
floppy
gathered all around him to
other
persecute him.
kind of ears? I don't know what animal ears those would
It
be.
must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
She's also got those legs that go all the way up, but that's like every character in this game.
As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against
Hi,
his
buddy.
predicament,
The boy is here again.
it
Let's look at
does
the boy.
nothing to prevent his
There he
descent
is.
into the depths.
There's the boy. Hello, boy. What a sweet boy that boy is.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Yeah, I figured that out 45 minutes ago.
His ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school
He's
practices
plotting
make
something.
you
Always
does it not?
plotting. Always watching Wazowski.
Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world.
He wants us the scritches. There he is. He wanted the scritches. He wanted the chin scritches. Here's a good boy. Sweet boy. Good boy. Love that. Ow! Smacked my elbow on a thing. Okay, it's my bad.
It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
I see. Hi, buddy.
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Meh.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I just...
This is a pretty setting, I'll give it that.
humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Oh my god, this
Now
just
I
keeps
know that we
going.
can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Hang on a sec, I gotta deal with something real quick. Oh, hang on. Hang on, stop. I'm doing something here in the background. Sorry, just give me 1 sec. 1 sec. Alright. There we go. Sorry, I had to deal with something real quick.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far.
I mean,
This is my
as
promise.
dull and, like, long-winded as, like, this quest line has been so far, at least it does kind of, you know, drive home the plot point that,
just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again.
the Thunder God here in this region, you know, having confiscated the visions from people, like taking away the gems that gives them their special powers, like, actually rips out, like, a part of their personality and, like, fundamentally, like, damages and changes who they are as a person. Like, I feel like this whole questline so far could have been done better for sure. This could have been more concise, and also maybe have had some actual interesting gameplay in here instead of just running around talking to people.
Can take it over on his behalf.
But, like, the point that it's driving at, like, I get it. Like, it's a... as a plot point, it makes sense, but... My god, we've been at this for hours.
Lady Yi has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to
Hi,
these
buddy.
shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yi seems to have taken a real interest in you.
She seems kind of interesting as well, if you know what I'm saying.
She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant.
Hey,
by
Fudge,
all
how's it
that.
going?
We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Oh, yeah. Should we do that now? I guess we should. That's what we've been working towards. We'll do that now, and then maybe we'll call it after that. Put this game aside for the moment. I could just teleport down to where she is, or I could jump off the mountain and flutter. Yeah, it's only right there. Whee! Oh, that's closer than I thought, actually. I keep forgetting just how small this entire area is. It doesn't actually take that long to get from one spot to another around here. I hope we're having a good week thus far, Fudge. This game has currently been frustrating me by how slow-paced this quest line here upon getting to Inazuma has been. Where all I do is go to places and talk to people. There's not really much actual gameplay going on here. I, like, defended one thing. I defended, like, one shipment of something as it, like, got from point A to point B, and that was it. Not enjoying the courier life, not so much. God dang it. Oh my god, we actually got a cutscene that might actually be, you know, directed and look good. Oh, hey, you again. Oh? Oh, she's adorable.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
I like her dress. That's super cute.
I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining.
Isn't she,
Toma
though?
is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope they can one day be free from their torment.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descend. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I will help you fight the Vision Hunt Decree. Okay, this is what I was, like, talking about earlier. Like, I get that these quests were about to, like, the purpose was to show the damage done by taking someone's vision. That I get, and that is, like, the characters they introduced and, like, the problems they've got, and how taking away their vision affected them, that's good. It's the fact that, I think the ultimate problem is that, why is my head, like, locked in place? What is happening here? Model? There we go, whatever. The problem is that there's no interesting gameplay around it. Like, it doesn't feel like a game.
You will? Really?
You must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed...
Oops.
Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komore Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Like, there are points in this game when it is really cool. Like, whenever an Archon quest brings us to, like, a shrine, and we've got to do, like, puzzles and stuff in there, like, that's always cool. Alright, Kamisato and Toma take you once again to the Komore Tea House. Okay.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So there's definitely good stuff in this game, but it gets a bit slow sometimes.
What's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is a land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
Oh, I see. My camera is tilted to the wrong spot. There we go. That's better. Hang on. Wait, what? There we go. My camera positioning was off. That's probably why my model was a little wonky.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
Hey, that rhymed.
In any case,
You are a poet and I didn't even realize.
I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I have seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, An executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity. Acting accordingly without feeling.
Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions.
Yeah, she's got one too.
Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards
I think
the Vision Hunt
Ye might
decree
as well.
is
I'm
one
not
of
sure.
indifference.
How can they be like that?
Hi.
Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless,
Paimon's getting upset!
In addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Now I need a live-action adaptation where Paimon is played by George Costanza.
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya
Paimon's getting upset!
on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision
The boy
Hunt
is
decree.
still here, by the way. Let's look at the boy for a second. Boy break. There he is. Oh, hang on. Oh, there he is. Now he's centered. Good boy. Love that boy. Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately,
Why does this happen
each
again?
time a proposal
What do
to
you...
repeal
Where do
the
you
decree
think my
arrives at
hand is?
Tenchikaku,
That's the wrong
promptly vetoed
hand.
by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo
Oh my
Commission,
god.
and subsequently scrapped.
I think it thinks my microphone is my hand sometimes, or like my microphone stand. Like, it's doing it again. Why? Why is this the way that this is? I'm gonna scream. Stupid hand tracking nonsense.
It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
I have no further questions.
Paimon has a question though.
Okay, what do you got?
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused
I
by
played this game for 3.5 hours tonight, and all I really did was defend one shipment of things against some dudes.
manufacturing counterfeit
For like
visions
5
for them as a
minutes, not even.
contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are
And everything else might as well have just been a visual novel.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Okay.
So they found out about it?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He saved so many other... Sometimes you get like the two options here, but I feel like it's just that the character says both. He saved so many others, it's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Alright, well, maybe we'll worry about that another day. Maybe, assuming we come back to this game at some point. But, yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it off for now. Let me see here. I did get another achievement. Yes, so for those who were not here at the beginning of the stream, basically we're going to be taking a quick break from Genshin. Which feels appropriate now because I did not enjoy the start to Inazuma. I gotta say, I did not love this. This was not super captivating. There's some interesting stuff in here narratively, but took too long to get there, and not enough interesting gameplay stuff around it. Especially since I was excited to get to a new location because I figured it would be some more exploring. I figured there'd be some more interesting stuff here, but so far it's just been going to places and talking to people and bureaucracy, and I guess it's been like world building and like giving the idea of like what the Archon here is like, which I get. I just don't, like I said, there's good ideas here. I just don't think it's all done super well. It definitely needed to be quicker, I think. I think it definitely needed to be quicker. Maybe this is just not like a great stream game is the ultimate problem here. Maybe I'd be enjoying this more if I was laying down on the couch just kind of going through it. But funnily enough, the reason that I stream games and play a lot of stuff that way is it actually helps me focus more on the game as opposed to if I'm lying down on the couch. Like if I'm playing something on the evening in the couch, I'm usually like watching a stream or listening to a podcast or something at the same time. Whereas, when I'm streaming, I've got the chat with me and I'm talking to you guys, but we're both kind of here checking out the game. We're both focused in more on the game, which is why I like playing something like, that Transformers game we were playing, which we're going to do more on the weekend, which I really, really like the gameplay for. Like, playing that on, like, higher difficulties, or something like a Dark Souls or, like, a Bloodborne. Or, I haven't played Dark Souls yet, but Demon Souls we played. Like, that's a good stream game for me. This one has just kind of been dull at this point, which has not always been the case. Usually I like playing this game on stream, but yeah, the start of this quest is not grab me. But either way, that was not the point that I wanted to start talking about, is that we're either way, we're going to put this game on the back burner for a little while, because next week on Tuesday, we're going to play some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which we played on the channel before. We're getting back to Breath of the Wild for some post-game cleanup, because we're going to spend the next few weeks on Tuesday evenings trying to get the rest of the shrines that we missed. I've played that before on the Wii U version, but we streamed the Switch version, and I haven't done it on that save file, so we're going to basically finish up some of the post-game stuff, all the shrines that we missed to get the final shrine, all of that stuff in Breath of the Wild, because I want to do that before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, because Tears of the Kingdom comes out right before my birthday in May. On May 16th is my birthday, which is also on a Tuesday, so that day we're going to do an extra long stream with that game, and that'll be the Tuesday game for a little while. So, Genshin might come back in the future at some point, but for now, we're going to do Breath of the Wild on Tuesdays for a few weeks until we finish up the post-game. Then on the 16th, extra long stream where we start Tears of the Kingdom, and then that will be the Tuesday game for a little while. I'll probably get another Genshin stream in there, or another like one or two, depending on how long it takes to do all the Breath of the Wild stuff. Like, we might do like Breath of the Wild, finish that off, and then whatever Tuesdays in between that and Tears of the Kingdom coming out, like, we could fit some more Genshin in there, perhaps. And hopefully it picks up a little bit more from here. I guess we'll give it another shot. But yeah, then Tears of the Kingdom will be the Tuesday game for a little while. Saturdays are going to continue to be Castlevania. Sundays I'm going to do some more. I'm gonna do more Transformers on Sunday until I get sick of that. We're gonna see on this Sunday coming. Oh, Moon! Oh my God, Moon! How's it going? I was just about to end off, but thank you for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate that. In fact, let me go over to the just chatting screen. Actually, no. Let me go over to the cat screen. That's the just chatting one. Where's the cat screen? Let's go over here. There's the boy. Let's all look at the boy. Moon, thank you for the raid. Guys, if you're not following Tsukuyomi Moon, you absolutely need to get on that. Why is my hand tracking doing that again? My hand is not there. I think my hand tracking is mistaking my microphone above it for my hand. I think I need to do something about that. Anyway, let me get a shout out from Moon. Moon, you were playing more Fire Emblem, right? How is that going? Were you having a good time? I hope it was amazing. Let me do that. And then let me do this. We do both of those. There we go. Be sure to follow Moon, the mute vampire lord VTuber, an absolutely lovely person despite the exceptional evilness of them. Yes. But yes, as I was saying, if you don't know me, I am Mary Marvelite. I run the Infinite Library here, and I talk about comic books on YouTube. Today we were playing some more Genshin Impact, but next week on Tuesday, going to be Breath of the Wild. But yes, on Saturday, what was I saying? Yes, on Saturdays, are going to continue to be Castlevania. On Sunday this weekend, I'm going to do more of the challenge mode missions in Transformers Devastation. After that stream, I'm going to decide if I want to do more Transformers the week after that, or if I want to move on to something else, because there are other Marvel games that we want to get around to playing. There's some more of the Marvel Lego ones as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to do those right away. Maybe I'll decide what I'm going to do on Sunday after the next Sunday stream. But either way, I do want to beat all of the challenge mode missions in Transformers Devastation. I want to do them on Commander difficulty, which is the hard mode. And after we do those, I'm going to decide if I want to play Devastation again on Magnus difficulty, like the very hard mode. Depends on if I'm sick of it or not after finishing the challenge mode mission. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And there are some other series that I do want to get around to playing, specifically some RPG series that I've never played before that I would like to get. The next one that I want to get on the channel, another big series that I want to do, is Persona, because I've never played the Persona games before. Okay, later, Zant. Thank you for dropping in. I don't know if that's going to end up being on Sundays or on Tuesdays. Depends on when I have an open slot for one of those. Possibly on I might do that on Tuesdays. That might be a Tuesday thing, but we'll see. But yeah, let me see who is online that we can go say hi to now. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Who can we go see? We had a couple of options here. We could go say hi to Baka. Baka is playing Valorant right now, and Baka is a very cool Kitsune VTuber who has been streaming for a while here. Hang on, let me turn off the desktop audio for you and then listen to myself. Let me see if she's still going. Is she ending anytime soon? No, she's starting another match. Okay. So, yeah, let's go say hi to Baka. I'm going to put my raid command in the chat. Oh, the cat came back. There's the boy again. He's back. I'm going to put my raid command in the chat. If you are subscribed, you can copy and paste Nightbot's message and it'll look like mine. If you are not subscribed, you can unlock those emotes with channel points, or you can yell Merry Raid and use whatever similar emotes you would like to use. As always, if you're collecting channel points for any reason, then be sure to stick around for the raid, because doing so will give you a little boost in those. And be sure to yell Merry Raid when we get in there, because doing so makes the raid look nice and big and makes me look super cool. And I need all the help I can get. Oh, who's this neon character that Baka is playing as? They're cute. Anyway, let's do this raid thing. I'm going to go get myself some food. So yeah, I'll be back on the weekend. As always, if you ever want to know what I'm going to be playing or when I'm playing it, you can follow me on Twitter. You can join me on the Discord. Those are the places where I put the stream schedule. I always try to put it in the events tab on the Discord server so you can see it displayed in your own local time zone. And if you want to get notified when I go live, you can react to Mr. Dibble's message in the role reporting to get the Watcher's role, and that way you'll get pinged every time I go live. You'll get pinged on Discord. Let's see. So let me get this raid going here now. We'll be back on the weekend for Castlevania and Transformers. Next week we're going to be doing some Breath of the Wild. I'm just repeating myself now while I get the raid started. Here we go, and I'm gonna say thank you guys once again so much for joining me, and until next time, true believers, Excelsior.